Greetings everyone, welcome to this new video. We're gonna take a look at my new build here. It's still Thea3 Blasphemer, but I've pivoted from Mind Control into Shadow Swamp. And I'm pretty glad I did that because it propelled me directly from like 10 to 20 billion into going into profound over 100 billion, so without many changes. I had 1,000 FE to invest in my build, and I could invest it into some of the changes into Shadow Swamp, or I could have invested it into my mind control and get like maybe 5 billion more and still be miles away from doing a profound. So this build is heavily inspired from Min-Max ARPG, so please follow him on Twitch, and on check out his website. He has a written guide about this one, and he's writing it as we speak here, so he's updating it once in a while, so you can check it out. Obviously I'm trying to innovate on it also, so check out some things, what works, what doesn't work, and stuff like that, like we always do. It's if we find something good, then I will obviously share it, yeah, that's how it goes. So what is good with this one? Well, it's an AoE skill that is around you if you're using the still water here, and these are inexpensive, so I upgraded them, and the upgrade material was also inexpensive, so it didn't cost me much. So that was what my first change was with my FE I had about 1,000 FE to invest, so this is what I used it for. And I also used some of it to get this one, but I already had a version that I was selling, and then I upgraded to this one. Because I'm lazy. You could just use another support here. I mean, control destruction, or what is it called? Control spell. Control destruction is in PoE. And then just activate it once in a while yourself. It's not very hard, but I'm lazy and I don't want to do that. So this one, highly recommend. That makes it the Shadow Swamp go around you instead of at the location. I would not play it without that one, and as I told you, they're not very expensive. For our tree, I made some changes from everyone else that fits me better, but there's a bunch of different things. You can take a look at it in just by importing the build guide, or check out the Min-Max ARPG's tree and stuff like that. He has a more movement skill oriented one, which has like super fast, like it is exploding through the maps. But I don't like to push buttons. I just like to lean back and just use my one hand on the mouse and just move around. So yeah, it's a preference thing. Obviously his build is much faster than mine, but mine is pretty fast as it is. This one tripled my damage. So if you're running this, I was amazed how much this added. It cost about 300-400 with just these mods, and you just put it here, and then you have 1, 2, 3 legendary nodes, and if you have some minor nodes, obviously this one is spell burst, is not very good for me. For our gear here, I was running profound still on just normal 86 scepter, so no priceless gear is needed to run profound. I just have it now because I want to upgrade and I want to see things, where it leads to, see if it's any viability for endgame or SS20, and I think it has, honestly, because I'm already up to, in my DPS setup, up to like 500-600 billion. And if I get a curse ring, I'm probably closer to 1 trillion and stuff like that. And I have some gear that are still in better suited for the mind control, so I'm gonna need to do some side grading to fix those kind of issues. All these pieces were super inexpensive also, because no one is really using them, so you can get it with good corruption. So like this one, obviously it's a little bit more expensive now because people started see that Terra skills are good. This one I invested a little bit in though. Oh, it's only 50. Okay, if you're not, if you're seeing this, you should buy this one. But ARPG is using a chest piece that disregard activation. Where is it? Where is the activation? Here, Terra shares recovery speed. So when you can see here the Terra stacks here, if I click, you can see them going up. You want those to be max when the activation goes off. So when this has, you need it to reach the max stack in the 1.8 seconds. Otherwise, you're losing a lot of damage. Obviously, if you don't have priceless gear, you're not gonna have the ultimate mods that I have on my priceless scepters here, because then you're only gonna have 2 less here and 2 less here. That means 6, and then you don't need as much recovery speed because you're gonna activate it in time anyway. If I had to change something, I would probably have this one at closer to 2 seconds, because it is a little bit tight. I don't know if I'm reaching 8 stacks each time here. It looks like 7, so it alternates between 8 and 7. So I might need to change my activation here to at least 1.9 would be okay. Otherwise, it's just intelligence, affliction. These ones are good. We're experimenting. We don't know if this max Terra quantity is better than the cooldown recovery. I do think cooldown recovery speed is better. I got a bigger bump when I put on my second scepter, and yeah, it might have been, it's hard to tell because it's other mods on it also, but it looked like it was a bigger boost. If you want to be a speed monster, then you put on these boots, which cost almost nothing, obviously if you want blessing on it. But then you can also go with 100% movement speed here, which is really inexpensive. It costs almost nothing. So what it does is, when I activate here, I get 100% more movement speed, and you can see how fast I go. Yeah, so very good there. I don't know why I don't have them on. I should leave them on. These are also cost nothing right now, and I should probably get a better pair, because these ones with this corruption cost 1 FE, as you can see. This one, you don't need these corruptions. It's just that I picked it up for like 50 in the beginning, and then like, I don't know why that person was selling it for that. So I just took advantage of that. Otherwise, most of the things are self-explanatory. I need to still upgrade my thing here. That would give me even more movement speed. I think it goes up to like 40. So that's 20 more than 20 more movement speed. I also recommend that you get some skill area. It's not needed, but it's like a quality of life thing. So if you're planning on farming a lot, skill area is always nice to have. Did I miss anything? Pactspirits, these 2 are really good. As you can see, I have no levels of, this one is just for extra speed. You can have a Poison Omen for a second curse, or Fire Swordsman for just more reaping. Curse would be probably the best for me now, and then just switch out my Blurry Steps and stuff like that. Then I would probably increase my damage even more. But Blurry Step is nice, and it is just giving me 35% more movement speed, plus the buffs it gives also. So very good there. Yeah, that's basically it. I highly recommend it. It's fast, it's easy, and it scales very well. So we're gonna hit over 1 trillion probably in the coming day. I don't think it's gonna be any problems to reach over 1 trillions. I just need some time to actually sit and play, and right now I don't have that, but next week it's my break, so I'm gonna have time to play a little bit more. So hopefully this helps, and hopefully you have luck with this, and have a good one.